We debate whether Georgia firefighters should carry guns. Good evening. We're delighted you're with us this evening. I'm Melissa Long, in tonight for Brenda Wood. Let's get started right now. Should Georgia firefighters carry their own firepower while out on calls? We'll debate the issue coming up. Story number 5 on the Daily 11 at 7. We told you about this last night. That some Georgia lawmakers are proposing that firefighters should be allowed to carry guns while they're out on calls. Remember, 9 months ago in Gwinnett County, a man lured 5 firefighters into his home, knowing they were not armed, and then took them all hostage at gunpoint. The SWAT team was able to rescue the firefighters and kill the gunman. Well, now a bill just introduced in the Georgia House would allow firefighters to carry their own firepower on duty if they want, if they get their department's permission. Gwinnett's fire chief told us right now that's not something he's considering. Let's get some more perspective on this. Jeff Hollinger joining us now with both sides of the debate. Jeff?
Hey, Melissa, thank you very much. With me now is Georgia Senator Vincent Fort, a gun control advocate, and Jerry Henry, the executive director of Georgia Carry. Let's pose the question to both of you. Firefighters, armed or not? Jerry?
I believe that they should be allowed to be armed if they want to be armed. They are the first responders out there, and you never know what you're walking into nowadays.
Senator Fort?
I'm a little bit frustrated. Guns in churches are being debated at the Capitol, guns in bars, guns in elementary schools, guns in college campuses. I think we ought to be dealing with other issues, healthcare, jobs. It's a little bit frustrating to see us spending so much time on putting guns in the hands of people as opposed to helping people.
I've talked to some reporters here at 11 Alive who have told me that firefighters publicly will say we don't want to carry guns, but privately they will say, yeah, I'd like to be carrying guns because these environments are so chaotic. They don't know where they're going these days, and this country has become so violent in all quadrants of no matter where you go in American big cities these days.
Yeah, I understand that, but at the same time, if there's a pattern of things that occur, like what happened in Gwinnett, where it indicates that you need firefighters armed, that's one thing, but we shouldn't legislate based on the exception. What happened in Gwinnett was an exception. If there's a pattern, yes, but we haven't seen that here in Georgia, or to be honest with you, many places in this country.
And Jerry, it really, I think it breaks a sort of culture of what firefighters are all about. The thought of a firefighter perhaps performing CPR or going into a burning house who is armed to the teeth is something that in America might take some getting used to.
Well, no one said arm them to the teeth. Basically what they said, if you want to carry, and you're allowed to carry by law, if your boss says you can carry it. Nobody's going to be armed to the teeth. They're going to carry a small, most of them will probably be concealed, number one, and it's for their self-protection. They're not going to go in there to try to get somebody else. They're not going to go in and act as a SWAT team. Firefighters have come to me as well during the summer and asked me to try to do something about it, as well as the gentleman that introduced the bill, the sponsor of the bill, Kevin Cook, is a policeman, and they've come to him. He's doing this because he's been asked by firefighters to do so.
Senator, the sense of the Georgia Assembly on a subject like this?
Well, you know, guns are very popular among a lot of legislators at the state capitol. I think we are, very frankly, wasting a lot of time in trying to get guns in the hands of just about everybody we can. I don't know what the prospects of this bill are. I just think we ought to be dealing with other issues and issues that Georgians want us to deal with, health benefits, jobs, and that kind of thing.
I got about 10 seconds left. Handicap this for me. 5 years from today, are firefighters carrying weapons?
I believe they probably will be.
Senator?
No.
Senator Fort, thank you. We appreciate it. Jerry Henry, as always, thanks. We love having you guys here.
Appreciate it.